The alarm clock rings, another day begins, and you can feel the pressure creeping on your skin. The traffic in your head is moving way too fast. You're just trying to find a peace that lasts. Is the air you're breathing feeling thin? Is that old anxiety settling in? You force a smile but you feel the weight of all the things you fear and all the things you hate. So come on down, find a little peace where the noise can't stop and the worrying cease. You can lay your burdens down, let your heart unclench. There's a seat here waiting at the open bench. It's a safe spot to rest, no need to pretend you're not alone. You can find a friend. Welcome to the open bench. It feels like a park on a quiet afternoon, underneath the branches of a sleeping silver moon. It's like an old-time chessboard sitting in the sun, waiting for a game to be begun. A simple hello from a stranger's face, two people connecting in a public space. There's no prize to win, no score to keep, just a place to share the secrets that run deep. So come on down, find a little peace where the noise can't stop and the worrying cease. You can lay your burdens down, let your heart unclench. There's a seat here waiting at the open bench. It's a safe spot to rest, no need to pretend you're not alone. You can find.
Welcome in, everyone. This is the open bench. How's everyone doing tonight? Missed you guys. It's been a while. I've been out sick. I've been just this cold or whatever I've been having all week has been just completely kicking my ass. So, hope everyone else is doing good. Trying to move a child from my bed before Non comes home. That's no bad. Good luck with that. But yeah, so welcome in. This is the open bench. If you're new here or if you're seeing this after the fact, we are the open bench. We are a community based out of Discord that we put together. It's been a few months now. June, yeah, Men's Mental Health Month. That's when we started this whole thing. I started the whole project of open bench as a place to have to go and, you know, like have a safe place to just talk about life shit, right? And just all the stuff every day, day to day. Tonight in particular, we will be talking about accountability and helping yourself. It's a very hot topic, and it's important, right? Like you can only get so much help from the outside world before you know, reach up and help yourself out a little bit, right? So, of course, I got my co-host with me tonight, retired Fed Dave, everyone's favorite. I'll be bringing him in here in just a second. We will get this thing going, and as always, I love you guys. We will be right back here with Dave. There's Dave. Welcome, Dave.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope you guys all had a good weekend. Happy Sunday. Hot topic tonight. Something I think that hits everybody in general. Especially, you know, Aaron and I talking. Definitely a topic that hits home to us. Accountability, self-sabotage, helping yourself out. Um, when nobody is left to help us, we can only rely on one person, ourselves. That's it. And a lot of times we just don't want to help ourselves for whatever reason there might be. But at the end of the day, we gotta. We are our number one, and we're here to help ourselves. And it's all about taking accountability and stepping up. We have a lot of experience between the two of us in this topic. I know a lot of members of the community have talked about self-sabotage before. And it's just a topic that we're looking forward to talking. There might even, I think it might even have to be a more than one night thing. This is a pretty hot topic. If this hits home to anybody, sorry, not sorry. It's just the way it is. That this is a real topic. Real shit's gonna be coming out, and that's just how it is in this community. So
Yeah, we don't pull punches here. What's the point?
So
You know?
yeah, yeah, and I just want to also get it off the backs. This is not anything singling anybody out. This is us talking about ourselves. If it relates to you, awesome. We want to hear from you. We want you guys to talk, and that's it. So
Yeah.
let's get into it.
Yeah, no, most definitely. So yeah, like just for like a little backstory, me, you know, like I started life very young, right? Like I was out of my mom's house as a teenager, had a kid as a teenager, and from very early on learned that you know nobody was gonna help me out, right? Well, they're rolling an ad now. I love this. Sorry, guys. Oh, wifey in the back. So, yes, for everyone who's sitting there watching an ad right now, I'll kill a little bit of time on this, but we got affiliated now, which is good. It helps us out. We get like the tiniest little bit of money off of this now, and it's nice. It helps the community. It helps us do what we're trying to do with the community. So I do apologize for when it runs ads. If you have a Prime account, you can give us a free sub, and you won't see ads. So, off subject. Today's been a tough day. We remembered that Friday was 1 year since the amputation. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. I think everyone is back now from that. So yeah, very early on though, I had to learn that there is. Lisa says hi. I wasn't gonna have anyone that was gonna come and like save me, right? Like I wasn't gonna. There was nobody that was gonna rescue me. I don't come from, you know, money or like a that type of family like that, right? So if I didn't get up and go do it for myself, like nobody was going to do it for me. So from the time I was like a teenager, you know, that was like set into my mind that I had to go do it. There was no way of, you know, getting around it. Like if I didn't do it, nobody else was going to do it for me. And, you know, like just the like begging for it wasn't going to do anything for me either, right? Like I had to just get up and go get my shit, pull my shit together. Dave, you okay over there?
Yeah, yeah. You were muted for a second. I couldn't. Your mouth was. I couldn't hear anything from you. Like it went blank.
Huh? Oh.
It had gone blank for a second.
I think we're okay. Yeah. You just looked very concerned. You were like,
I'm staring. I couldn't tell if it was the delay because I saw you moving your mouth, but there was nothing on the headphones. It just went blank for a second. I couldn't hear anything.
oh.
So it just threw me off. Good. So get into that, Aaron. Like, what about, you know, get into that, you know, a little bit. You know, you and I were talking about on the phone the other day about, you know, where you've been in life and you know, stuff you've had to overcome.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
so
I think it's important stuff. I think that would give an idea of what this topic really is fully about.
yeah, no, like I was saying, so when I was 15, I was out on my own, out of my mom's house by, hey Travis, how's it going? by the time I was 16, I had my first kid. Got out of I got out of high school, got my GED, went to work basically like immediately at 16, started hanging sheetrock. That was like the very first like job I ever had was loading the sheetrock onto the trucks, taking it out, unloading it, and then helping like hang it and all that stuff. But I learned a lot of good trades out of that. So worked in construction for a couple years until I decided to like go to college and went and learned some IT shit and basically like a little community college thing. And then I just dove into that world, and I had to work my ass off for it to climb my way up through that stuff for a long time.
And it makes you appreciate life, and it makes you appreciate what you end up earning so much better. I think that's a key word also, is earning, right? You know, I think that there's so many people looking for shit to be handed to them, and that's just not how real life works, right? You know, when you overcome so much shit from a young age, especially when you have so much as a grown up, you just appreciate it more. You learn to value it more. You have more to instill in your kids that way. You know, like we always say, you know, no strong person came from an easy past, right? You need that hard luck, those hard knocks to become a strong person today. And accountability is so strong because, you know, look, guys, everybody struggles, right? We get that. Everybody goes through bad times, bad things, bad situations, bad luck. It happens. But there's almost always an answer to every struggle you're going through, right? And I just think that so many people just sit back and blame it on the system. They blame it on their employer. They blame it on their girlfriend or boyfriend, their spouse. They never blame it on themselves. And until you realize and take accountability that you're the reason you're not going forward, you're not going to go forward. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
when you've gone through so much. Eric, what's going on, brother? How you feeling?
Yeah.
How are those tremors going? Yeah, Shayna, definitely. That's definitely a good idea. Like I said, text me that so I don't forget, because I will forget. I promise you that. Aaron, I don't know if you saw it. Shayna had an idea for another topic, branching off this for another night. Lean into the accountability of boundaries for people who struggle. Oh, you got it. Okay. Somebody pinned that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pin it right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, guys. We're always throw your ideas at us, right? We're always looking for topics and ideas for topics, right? So if you guys have an idea, just text it to us, put it up here. Definitely have 100%.
Yeah, if we're not talking about, you know, what's about. Oh shit, Jimmy's in the chat. Hey, Jimmy, what's up, man? You want to come up?
Oh,
I was just thinking about you earlier today. And I was like, man, I haven't like heard from you in forever. Here, I can bring you up if you want. We have
he's in the
Jimmy G is in our chat, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third co-founder of Open Bench. He's our back end, our behind the scenes guy. What's up, man? How you been?
Just busy at work, man. It's a little thicker this year, but managing getting through it, growing a little bit this year.
You know, busy's good, right?
Yeah. It's good.
Oh yeah.
A little unexpected, but yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, just been putting in the grind. Busy season, you know, restoration. Started training crews 3 weeks ago, so a lot of training and a lot of this, a lot of that. So get in 11:30. Get in 11:30 at night, you know, and you're out at the butt crack of dawn again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember you had said that this back in August. You had said that come September, October, you get like round the clock busy.
Yeah, it gets hammered, and then January it really gets busy, and June, July it starts to lighten up, and that's when I usually take my couple months off and take a break.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you finally get to see this start to come to fruition. You know, like after all this months of like planning and stuff that we've been doing in the back end, and you know, it's finally here. Here we are, Open Bench. It's awesome. We're almost 80 people strong in the Discord now. We're affiliated on Twitch. We're getting there, man.
Man, I've seen a lot of it. It looks great. I've been bruising through. I haven't jumped into people's lives, but I've just been kind of like sitting on the back porch just painting before I crash at night. But you know, still
Yeah.
around. It looks great, man.
Yeah.
It really does.
Good.
I appreciate it.
And
We have
fuck
a
TikTok.
song.
You know
You have a
Mystic,
song?
Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
You
the
know-
one that
you know
turned them on to
Mystic.
you guys.
Yeah, he wrote us an intro and an
Yeah,
outro
yeah.
song for us. Yeah.
Cool.
It's great. Yeah.
Hey, finally put that thing together, huh?
Yeah. Like I said, it's coming together, man. It's
Good deal.
And Jamie, what's good also, man, is that if you do the math on the sites, right? So just so you know, when we stream now, most of the people hang out in Twitch, on the open bench. They hang out and they chat in Twitch. We were looking at the numbers the other day. I'm
I
a
hope you don't mind
numbers
me
guy.
pinning that, Travis. I'm gonna get back to it.
And we go, you look at TikTok that has 2 billion people on it, and we were getting 100, 200 viewers a night. Twitch has a 10th, literally 200 million people, a 10th of TikTok. And if you do the math, we're getting 48, 50 viewers a thing. That's almost 2.5 times what we were getting on TikTok if you do the
That's
math that way.
beautiful,
So, man, the numbers to the eye are very deceiving until you realize that it's literally a 10th of what we were dealing with.
Dave's very
Yeah,
big on the
and,
numbers. If you can't
you
tell.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
way less the headaches. You know
Oh,
what I
dude,
mean?
fuck TikTok. They fucking banned
Yeah.
my account again.
Yeah.
They just banned me last week.
Did they really?
Yeah, and another 23,000 people gone.
Jeez, oh man.
You know, Travis,
all right,
I would say that definitely sounds like it leans more towards like the ADHD thing. Says I struggle starting a project or something needing done. I can start it, but man, the struggle and the ability to go, oh, fuck it, is probably lopsided. Meaning I wish my drive to get things done was just as strong as my fucking ability. Yeah, no, and then especially if you can get stoned and like counteract that, yeah, 100%. I would definitely lean towards ADHD. I'm the same way, and that's why I say that. I'd speak from experience on that one.
Oh yeah, me too.
No.
High band. I'm on the high band side.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleep doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Your brain never shuts off, and
Oh yeah.
you know you're not happy until you figured it out 100 times from Sunday. You know.
Yep.
So,
No, and I get up in the morning and I'm like, all right, here's a million things that we got to do today. I can
Yep.
fly through it. Yeah.
Hey, you know what though, with weed, I've tried so many strains, sativa, indica, hybrid, and does not matter what I do, I get more paranoid than coke, like 10 times more paranoid than that, and I can't handle that. So for me, I know it does wonders for a lot of people, and I was looking so forward to it, just to shut my brain down for the pain and stuff and the anxiety.
Mhm.
And for me, it just brought on so much paranoia that it wasn't worth it to me to try it. So if anybody knows a strain or anything that they feel doesn't cause paranoia, I would love to try it. But I've tried so many different kinds: edibles, carts, the regular flower. It's all the same. Like for me, it's all paranoia.
It may be
That's
just
the
a
plan.
matter of environment and like amount that you're consuming at once. Like you may need
Yeah.
to ease into it in like a chill, relaxed environment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's a big thing about it. If you consume a lot of it at once, you know, and then like go do something or like go out in public and everything like that, like it's gonna cause you to do that kind of thing. But
So I've actually only done it at home at nighttime, because I really got it to help me sleep, right? To help with the anxiety before I go to bed, calm my brain down. I couldn't even imagine taking pot in any form and going in public. I couldn't even imagine that.
that is the
Like,
worst
it
allergy
scares
in
me
the
to think
world,
about it.
Shayna. I'm sorry.
Allergic to it?
Combination
Wow.
of ADHD, so it's attention to and hyperactivity rolled into one. Oh yeah. Shit, it's helped me so much as a starting point.
Well, that's the other problem. You guys know I don't, as you guys probably can assume, I'm instant gratification. So like you nailed it right on the head, Aaron. I can't do just a little bit of anything, because in like 36 seconds, if I don't feel it, I'm doing more. Especially with the edibles, which was bad.
Yeah, no, edibles I don't know. Edibles have never even done anything for me, to be honest. Like I'm one of those people, they don't do anything. I don't know
Yeah,
what it
I've
is.
seen-
So it
I've
like
seen
metabolizes
people-
or something.
Yeah, I've seen people walk right through them, and then I've seen other ones, end up licking walls in 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Jimmy,
I
I'll
feel
be
like that'd
honest.
be
I wouldn't
Dave,
mind.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind licking walls if I wasn't paranoid.
You'd be paranoid about licking the
So-
walls. Just
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you, for me, paranoia and cotton mouth are the two things I cannot handle. Cannot handle that. Trip, man, I wish Laughing did something for me. I see these videos of people having like their wisdom teeth pulled out or surgery, and people video them afterwards, and they're saying the most ridiculous stuff. I've had 11 surgeries, and I've gotten nothing but a fucking headache. So I don't know what they're getting or what they're taking, but pass it my way. I had shit all back, but I thought it wasn't shit. And then boy, oh boy, that train came up and tore me up. Nah, man, I see people that I have friends, two friends of mine, and then they go out
bad,
in
yeah,
public, they go to
Robin.
work and everything, and I'm like, how do you do that? How are you high in public? That would bug me the fuck out right now. I would not be able to do
Whole
it.
little world. You know?
I know, Jimmy. You know what, Jimmy? Now that it's legalized, by me, everywhere you go, you smell it. You coming out of the car in front of you. You go like down certain areas. It's everywhere.
Whole
And I'm like,
extreme.
how are you? Yeah, like how are you driving on pot? Like I could, like paranoia wise, I'm saying I.
well,
could
trust me,
not
I do
handle
it.
that.
I do it as a favor for the people around me because y'all piss me off because none of y'all can fucking drive. So yeah, no, it keeps me nice and calm, so I don't road rage on the people out here that can't drive.
I had tooth surgery, and the laughing gas put me inside an endless black void that allowed me to conquer my fear. It was one of the best that ever happened to me. I wish, man. I wish. I'm surprised anesthesia works on me.
I told Dave I've been feeling like shit all week, so I'm kind of feisty tonight. So, don't get me started.
Who do dabs? It seems to help them with their anxiety, ADHD. Most of the time, you can't even tell they did dabs. Yeah. So, Shayna, 3 years ago, my son and I went fishing for Father's Day, and he caught. I have a video of it. I'll send it to you. He catches a fish. I'm taking it off the hook. I give him my rod to hold, and next thing I know, I feel a fish slapping me in the back of my neck. This motherfucker caught a fish on my rod, and he's dangling the fish on my head. I'm taking his fish off. I look at him, and I'm like, are you high? His eyes were like melted shut. He had this big shit-eating grin on his face, and I'm like, you motherfucker, you serious right now? On Father's Day with your father, you're smoking pot fishing? I had no idea he did it. I didn't smell anything. I didn't see anything. It was that dab thing.
I'm bad fed, man.
Oh, dude, I was like, are you fucking for real right now? You're slapping me at my own fish?
That's pretty great.
Yeah, yeah. He's funny when he's
Dabs
on
will
that
have me
shit.
in the front yard screaming, "Get it off of me!" I love Dabs so much. I'm not even gonna lie. That is like by far my favorite. Like, y'all got me exposing myself out here. Yeah, I'm about to see the real side of me. My daughter once had all
She
four
tried to
of
talk to me. Nurse gave her.
Oh yeah, no.
Lisa.
Yeah, that shit that they give you with like the dentist and stuff like that, that stuff will have you all kinds of loopy. I love those videos though. The YouTube videos of people coming down off of, like the dentist
Yeah.
cards. That's just funny as
But
hell.
that's what I'm saying, man. I never understood that. I've had dental surgery. I've had 11 regular surgeries. I've had laughing gas. I've had anything you can imagine, and I've never been like that. But it looks fun as fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Jimmy,
Ship,
how's
if I contributed to that at all. Like I said, I've been feeling like shit all week, so I've been a little
Jimmy? How's
spicy
Ellie
today.
doing? Or Ella? Ellie?
Ellie, yeah. I talked to her, what was it, a couple days ago, just out of the blue, checking on her. I haven't talked to her in like weeks, but asked her about if she was going to winterize her RV, because she's been living in Texas.
Yeah.
She don't know shit about it. So I guess she's having that done, but I guess she healed up. She had the
Alright, good.
operation, all that, so.
All right, good.
But I haven't talked to her much. You know what I mean? She kind of like dipped back out in her own little world again, only up in
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
you were saying she went. Did she go back to Texas, or she's still in PA? You said.
I guess she's in PA, but she's just dipped down into that mental status
Oh,
again.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah. And you
boy.
know what I mean? You can only go down deep to help somebody back out. so many times.
That's
Yeah, man,
exactly
yeah,
the topic that we're talking about tonight. Is people at some point they have to want the help. They have to want to help themselves. They have to do something with that help that they're given. Right? Like if you pull someone up and then they just go and fall back down again without any kind of effort of trying to keep themselves up, to where you pick them up to, like you can't. What are you going to do about that?
Or now, what are you going
Right.
to do for me? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like,
Mm-hmm.
so you
Now
got
my
to
other
do it
hand's
for
up.
yourself.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've given you the path. I've turned on the lights. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I've brought you out of a hole. You know, I mean, show me somebody else is going to do what I did. You know what I mean? And then you're just going to turn around and, what do you expect me to think? Yeah, I'm going to put the brick
Especially
walls
on
up.
your own dime. It was on your own,
Yeah.
guys. So for those of you, most of you guys know Jimmy from our old room. He had a friend who was in Texas. He drove down to help
Flew
her in a
down.
situation.
Flew down.
Oh, flew down and then drove her back. I'm sorry, you're right. He flew down to Texas and then drove her back to PA to get her out of a bad situation on his own dime. Right? He paid his own
Yeah.
airfare. He took them back. He stayed with her. He helped her through
Paid
through
for
alcohol and struggling mental health.
Yeah.
And he did all he could. He did way more than he ever needed to do or had to
Yeah.
do, and he chose to do it. And sometimes when we help people, it bites you in the ass sometimes, right? And like Jimmy's saying, you can only do so much. And I'm saying this to a few of you in the room who've come to me because you're trying to help people who have addiction problems. And it gets disheartening sometimes. And I want you guys to understand when you're dealing with addicts, especially addicts, and I don't care if it's alcohol, it's heroin, I don't care what it is, any kind of an addict, their success is on them. It's not on you. Right? They make you feel like it's on you when you should be the one to help them and you're the one that has to get them through it and you're the one that has to bail them out.
Say that one more
And that's
time,
what's
Dave.
talking about.
Say that one more time so everyone can fucking hear that shit again. Say
Yeah, everybody, and I'm gonna talk about myself personally. I'm gonna get into it about being an alcoholic. We want you to think that you need to help us. You're supposed to do for us. You're supposed to lift us. We don't have to do anything. We're gonna sit back and let you help us, and that's not the way it is. Right? You can only help an addict so much before it's them that has to help themselves. They need to help themselves. It's not on you anymore. So, helping addicts and dealing with addicts, it's going to bite you in the ass more times than you want. And it's so important to not take it personally, right? It's an addiction fighting you. It's not the person. But we have to realize that we need to let these people realize that they need accountability. They have to say to themselves and say out loud, I'm the one fucking up. I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one with the disease. I have to help me. It's not on you. It's not on me. It's
Yeah,
not on Jimmy. It's not on Aaron. Go ahead,
No,
Jimmy.
you got to quit developing your own nightmares. You got to quit developing your own your own issues. You know what I mean? If you if you stay in that comfortable level, because let's face it, if you've been browbeat for so long, all of a sudden things are being nice, you think shit's going down. All right, but you come back in the browbeating, you're comfortable. You know that zone. So it's up to you to grow out of that. It's not up to somebody else. I mean, we can guide you, we can help you, and we can do a lot of things. But it's up to you to make that mental change, from where you are to what you want to be. It's
Yeah.
plain and simple. There's nobody can help you with that.
Nope, and it all comes down to accountability. Like we're saying, like
Yeah.
the topic of tonight is, Lisa Gale was dealing with somebody, Chris. If you guys were in the open bench TikTok a few weeks ago, he had come in. He was a vet dealing with a meth issue, and we were trying to talk him down. Lisa was spending a lot of her time every day talking to him, and we all know Lisa. Lisa is a very warm-hearted, loving, amazing person, and she was taking it
Mhm.
personally that he seemed like he was relapsing. He was going back to using again. And I was trying to
Yeah.
explain to her that you can't take this as a personal hit. All you can
Yeah.
do is say, I am here for you. I will try and help you.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, if you're going to use, you're going to use. That's not on you. That's not on me. That's not on Lisa. right? And I also felt like looking at some of the stuff that she's never experienced before, me as an addict and dealing with addicts a lot, I realized that he was attention grabbing, like what Shane is saying. People sometimes are addicted to the attention, right? They use
Yep.
the substance as the crutch, but they're one of their other addictions is attention. They crave that feeling wanted, feeling cared about, saying stuff to you because they want you to say, oh, wait, no, don't do this. Oh, I don't want you to do that. I care about you. But even though, yeah, you should care, there's a time where tough love is needed with addicts, right? Tough love is a necessary evil when dealing with people with addiction. It is. And sometimes that tough love is saying, I've done all I can. You're on your own.
Yeah, no, like Trip is saying, it's that old saying, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And guys, for myself, guys, for you guys that don't know, most of you do, I'm in recovery for alcohol for 7 years. September 15th was 7 years. I blamed everybody for my drinking when it started. It was my whore ex-girlfriend for catching her cheating on me. It was work's problem. It was the government's problem for letting me go before they needed to. Everybody was at fault but me. And
Yeah,
up until about
you know how miserable it is to work with people like that.
yeah, yeah,
Being on
I
the
do.
other spectrum side, it's
Yep.
absolutely mind-boggling to watch a person self-detonate. You know what I mean? It's like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
No, you can
Yep.
see those people out in public. They're walking around with like the little rain cloud over them, right? And
Yep.
Yeah.
their shoulders are low, and they're all, through life all the time. And it's like at some point, everyone has to realize it's on you to make your life what you want it to be. Like those are see how it repeats over and over. You. Like there's nothing else. Like I've been homeless. I've been like at the very very bottom of everything. You know what I mean? Like as low as you can get. And I worked my ass off to get to where I am now. Nothing in life was ever fucking handed to me, ever. I come from addict parents, abusive household, kicked out at a young age, young parenthood myself, like every single card stacked against me, and I have gone through, and like I fought through that shit, and through all my fucking depression and all that other shit, like to get to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? And like you have to do that. You have to like pull that shit out of you. You have to dig down inside and find that strong version of you that's getting like held down by all the bullshit in your head. All right, that's saying that you can't do it or you're not good enough or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's no one's people are going to be able to do only so much for us before they're not going to do for us anymore. And they shouldn't do for us anymore, right? People shouldn't be expected to do everything for us and we do nothing for ourselves and for them to continue doing it for us. People have boundaries. People have cutoff points and they should, right? Even with their own children. Right? When I was in rehab, there were so many stories of people who were living with their parents, and I could not believe how the parents didn't realize how enabling they were to their addict children. Right? And that's what I was saying, that tough love is needed with people like this because accountability sometimes, especially when the brain is altered, is not easy to pick up on. It's not easy to realize that I need to take accountability when there's no reason for someone to take accountability. They're being handed everything. Why should people change if they're not given a reason to change, if nothing's changing around them? So when you're dealing with an addict, and I'm sorry to say this, I'm a parent myself. Even if it's a child, tough love, tough love, tough love. People are
I
not
know
going to
that
realize.
firsthand.
Was that Jimmy?
I said, I know that firsthand.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Jimmy, tell everybody, go. If you don't mind, go, or I can tell the story about your daughter.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Jimmy didn't realize he had a daughter until, how old was she? 29, Jimmy?
28.
28 years old. And he had found out that he had a daughter. She was coming out of prison and she was an addict. And again, like he did for Ellie, right? He put all his shit aside and he went running, right? And he got her. He knew nothing about addiction himself. And all of a sudden he had to become a parent of an addict. Do you know how hard that is? right? And how many times he had to watch her relapse and go back down that path before he was able to help save her. And now she has her own family. She's in the same field that Jimmy's in, right? But you need tough love. It can't always be, I'm going to give, I'm going to give, I'm going to give, I'm going to give. And the other person is only taking. You need tough love when dealing with addicts, especially addicts. There's going to be no accountability unless you force accountability. Just an acquaintance.
Yeah. It's rough.
My relapse was triggered by having a bad week, tech issues, a rab, a bit of my wife, and it had me going a couple of days without food and losing sleep just a lot all at once. I got weak and I realized, okay. But you know what? And Chip, I'm not saying this, but we've said this. I'm not saying this about you in particular, but I'm saying in general. A lot of addicts think relapsing is this life-ending, life-altering, horrific thing. A relapse is a stumble. It's a trip. It's walking down a staircase, and you fall down that last step. Do you lay there the rest of your life staring at the ground? No, you get the fuck up. You dust yourself off, and you move on. That's all a relapse is. What makes a relapse dangerous is how you handle it. Tripp is saying he relapsed, so he's admitting it. That's step one. He's admitting it to, but in essence, a bunch of strangers, right? He's admitting it. He's admitting the trigger. He knows what he has to do to get right on track, and he's back on track. That's what makes a relapse a stumble and not a complete failure, right? It's how we handle this. He's taking accountability. I had a bad week. I had these issues. My wife and I had an argument, right? I had a bad couple of days. I relapsed. He didn't say, well, my wife and I had a fight, so she made me relapse. You see the difference? This is someone who knows how to handle his addiction, how to handle his struggles. So kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. Just according to TikTok.
Yeah, that accountability is huge. You know, it's like they say, it's the first step to recovery, right? Is admitting that you have a problem. That's like step one in AA, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? If you think about it, right? So what do a lot of addicts do at first when someone says, "Hey, I think you have a problem"? No, I have it under control. Nah, I only do this much. I only do it at these times and days, and it's like, yeah, I'm lying because I'm not just having one drink a day. I'm having a fucking liter an hour. And you know, admitting it, it's not so much about admitting it to others as it is admitting it to yourself, right? I can tell you all I want. Yeah, listen, I have a problem. But if I'm telling you I have a problem while I'm still drinking 3 liters of vodka a day, that's not admitting it. That's not accepting it, right? I have to accept that I have a problem, and now I need to make a difference. I need to make that change. That's the accountability part of it, right? It's no longer my ex-fiance cheated on me. It's her fault that I'm drinking. It's no longer, oh, it's my mental health coming in. I chose to drink. Addicts choose their substance or their addiction, whatever it is. That's on you. Nobody made you drink, shoot heroin, snort coke, watch porn. You chose to do those vices. Nobody made you. Now, were there triggers? Was there stuff that might have led for you to do that? Absolutely. But guess what? Wake up call. Every human being faces triggers every single day.
Yeah.
The difference is an addict chose to go a different path.
Yeah, you choose to either fight through it or you choose to give into it. And that's just the reality of it, right? Like we said, hard love, hard talk, right? And that's the reality of it is, you know, everything is a choice in life. Everyone has a choice. There's always a choice for everything. And you can choose to take the easy way or you can choose to take the hard way, and that goes with everything. It goes with addiction, it goes with you know, just taking accountability for day-to-day life, whether that's just like your job, your education, getting up and doing what you're supposed to do as a parent or whatever it is. It's important that everything comes to that decision that you make. Every action is you know, like a fork in the road that you get to decide one way or another. Treating addiction is like escaping a maze. Relapse isn't an end. It's the discovery of a dead end. Now you know it's there. You don't just return to that spot, find another way, adapt, and keep going. Yeah, no, that is really, really well said. And you're right. That's it. Like, there's no end to it. Whenever you're fighting something like that, it's something that you fight every day. And every day, whether it's a conscious, hard decision or not, every day you're making that decision to not do it or to do it. And with everything, whether that's depression or being lazy or whatever it is. Like whatever your vice is in life, you choose whether you do that or not.
100%. Absolutely. And guys, it's not even just with addiction. It's with employment. It's with relationships, right? Look, I get that it's tough times in certain fields of work, and I get this. There are people that are unemployed, and I get that. People not making enough money, and I get that. But people are also choosing to not work because they want a specific job. They want to make specific amount of money. They don't want to be doing certain things. But here's the thing. If you need money, and I'm using that word if in a very bold, italicized, capital way, if you truly need money that badly, you're going to fucking work. And I don't give a shit if it's McDonald's, Burger King, scraping shit off the gas station floor. If you're in that bad of a spot, you're going to work. You're going to try and find something. And, you know, say applying for 3 jobs, bullshit. Apply for 30 jobs. Right? Well,
Yeah,
it's only
especially if
paying
you
15. Kitchen.
yes, I didn't mean to cut you off, Dave.
No,
I
no,
mean,
go,
this
go.
has a lot to do with everybody's, like you said, it's on the same band that they're reaching out for jobs. They want this, they want that, they want this. But here, what do you have to offer? Have you
Mhm.
tried training yourself? Have you gone through and earned a skill that is recession proof? You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? I mean, if you're that keen on getting yourself in gear, then learn how to be an adult. You
Mhm.
know, just don't sit and
Yep.
watch people. Learn how to be
Yep.
an adult your own damn self. You know,
I
it's
think
just like
I think another big part of the problem, Jimmy, with our society is I think people have gotten handed too much too easily that
yes,
they don't want to do anything else. Right? It's almost like they've been spoiled. And again, guys, this is not an attack on anybody in particular. This is just a very general, very blanketed statement because we hear this shit all the time. Right?
No,
We see it
there's
all over social
right.
media.
there's this
It's
weird
everywhere.
sense of entitlement now, and I personally I tell my wife this all the time, like I don't understand where this shit comes from. Like I grew up, I
Yeah.
very much so like being told like nothing, I'm not special, like nothing in life is ever just going to be handed to me. If I want something, go work for it. If I want a new car, go work
Yeah.
for it. If I don't make enough money,
Yeah.
put in some overtime, work a second job, make extra money. There's always some kind of way to make, a little extra money.
Something.
So
Yeah. Don't sit there and tell me you can't do that when you're walking in a convenience store wearing your damn pajamas, ordering, what do you call those damn things that make blunts, wraps, or whatever you call them?
oh
Sorry, guys, I'm
yeah.
not up on that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You
Hmm.
you walk in there and then you complain about having problems. Like, man, don't even come near me. You know,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
within my 3 foot range of, and I just have this itch of smacking stupid people. You know,
Yeah, yeah, but
you
but it's
know, and
also like I think people struggle not realizing. Look, are you going to find a job making $80,000 a year tomorrow? Probably not.
no,
No.
But
hell no,
but why can't you work for $18 an hour until you find that
right?
80,000 hour job? Right?
Yep.
Why
Yeah,
does it
pick
have
a
to
target.
be? Yeah, exactly. Why does it have to be dream job or nothing?
Yeah.
Right? Why can't
Right,
there be anything in the middle?
No, I have a
pick a
list of
target and work to it.
certifications this long and 20 years in my field before I even came close to making good money. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
this shit takes work, and yeah, it's like everyone wants this instant gratification, right? And it's if they don't get it, they feel like entitled to it for some reason, and the shit blows my mind.
Yeah.
I don't get
Yeah,
it.
it's like my industry. You can't come into a insurance restoration deal and start, walking tall and walking around like I can. There ain't no way in hell you're going to do it with. You got 5 years in, bro. I got 46. You better just sit down, take notes. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because they're going to come to me first.
Right.
Don't get salty. Don't get, learn, and I'll see you up here. That's the way it grows. But if you're going to sit there and complain about you're not making enough money because you're not going to do this work for this amount of money. Kiss my ass. Get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but and it's only getting worse, right? With this younger generation, like I talked to my
Yeah.
nephew, my son, and their friends and all, and these kids are, now they're sophomores in college, juniors in college, and they're really saying out of their mouths, these are their exact words. Well, if I'm not making 150, $200,000 a year out of college, I'm not going to take that job. What the fuck job do you think you're getting making $250,000 fresh straight out of college with no life
Yeah.
experience, no job experience, and they would rather do nothing than
Yep.
not make that $200,000 a year
Yep.
because there's no value of accountability.
Yep. And I think a lot of it even
And
comes
here,
from
guys,
too, like
I'm
their
not trying to be
like lack of
I'm not
understanding
trying to
of
be
money.
mean. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They have a lack of understanding that. Plus, they're taught about big jobs, big dreams. You know, if you do this, you're going to get this. If you do that, you're going to get this. But nobody tells them the hard ass trail that you have to follow to get to
Uh-huh.
that. You know,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden they get hit with that reality check. It's not a $200,000 job starting. You're starting at 40. You know what I mean? Maybe in 5, 10, 15 years, you'll
Mhm.
hit that mark or sooner if you train, you know, and then all of a sudden the mentality level goes, nope, I'm not interested. I'm just going to
Yeah.
sit here.
My first job was
And-
$5 an hour.
Yeah.
That's gonna age the hell out of me,
I
but
agree.
no bullshit. My first job was $5
Yep.
an hour.
Yep. Same here.
I was
Yeah,
spoiled.
man.
My first job was working for my dad, so I had owners spoiled rights.
Yeah, no.
Dude, that was working for my dad.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was.
I was
I'm
lugging
spoiled.
sheetrock, yeah, for $5 an hour.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
there's
but
just-
going back to the value of money, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's to blame for that, right? Why don't these 17 to 21-year-olds value $1? Because they don't have to. Because
right.
mommy
No.
and daddy give them money for everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? A story I tell real fast was when my sister and my brother-in-law bought their house in South Carolina. There was a house. I think they paid like $460 for their house. There was one they really liked that was $570. My nephew to this day literally said a few months ago, "Well, I hate this house. I don't know why they couldn't get the other one." Ready for this? It was only $110,000 more. What's the big deal? Oh,
Wow.
Only?
okay. only $110,000 more. What's the big deal?
Oh, man. I remember when
No
houses cost that
Value
much.
of $1. Yeah.
That's, a
Lisa
friend of mine
Gale,
bought a house out of high
325
school
now.
for 120. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Yep.
I
Nice
remember living in
neighborhood, too.
Maryland right after when I moved to Maryland after 9/11. It was June of 2. My buddy bought a house, a 5-bedroom high ranch for $86,000. That number will never
On the East Coast?
and it wasn't in Maryland. It was in a town called White Marsh. So it was kind of like rural northern Maryland. But this is 2002, where houses on the island, on Long Island, are going for like the 250, 320 range. He bought a 5-bedroom high ranch for 86 grand and couldn't believe how much he spent for it. I'm
crazy.
like, I said, you couldn't buy a fucking garage on Long Island for less than 250. You have a
No.
5-bedroom house.
That's wild.
Yeah. And again, I'm going back 25 years.
What
but
is
still,
going on
that's
in
it was
chat right
nothing.
now? Dirty PJ stealer? And now everyone knows about it? That's your accountability? What? My first show, 6615.
I'm on my
Cart
phone. I
relocation
can't see the chat.
Cart relocation
so-
engineer. Is that?
So Jimmy,
please tell me that was
Jimmy,
the
where
official
we are
title.
right now in Discord, you can only see and hear me and Aaron and whoever's in Discord. Everybody
Oh,
else
gotcha.
is in Twitch hanging out in the chat. That's
Oh,
what we're
gotcha.
reading.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
person that's
yeah.
in here is my wife, though.
Hmm.
The one that's hanging out in the audience in Discord.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't even see her there.
Mhm.
Once you look down, she's right below you.
Yeah. I only have half my screen up because I have the Twitch
Oh.
on the other half.
She's hanging
Oh,
out,
gotcha.
creeping in there.
I see you, Jen. That's yeah. So Jimmy, so when we do the lives, most of the room hangs out in the Twitch chat
Gotcha.
so that they can hear us, but we can only see them in there. So how was your daughter, Jimmy? How's everything going?
I haven't heard from her, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah.
trouble is following her around. I hear it. You know, she'll contact me and say, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?" Be like, "Oh shit," Here we go.
Yep, something's wrong.
Yeah. No, I've been because she's piggybacking off my credit, building her own back up, and I keep track of her accounts, and she's doing well. So
Good. Good.
she's not making any headway payments or anything. You know, what I mean, she's just
Yeah.
making payments like a
Yeah,
dork,
yeah,
but it is what it is.
I told her to come hang out with you guys, Shayna. She's gonna hop over.
yeah. Baron, that was not the actual name. It was my friend Adam. If it was myself, came up with. Yeah, man, Jimmy, I'm happy you're here, brother. It's been a long time, man. Sarah was just in the. So Jimmy, we're on here Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and Friday or Saturday, one of those nights. Sometimes we'll jump on the talk, an open bench, but we're gonna try and do like a community night on Friday or Saturday. Did Jimmy leave?
No,
Oh,
I'm,
Jimmy's gone. Oh, Jimmy's
yeah,
there.
I'm here.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
it
I
shows-
jumped
He's
off
the big
because-
red
Oh,
square.
No, you know what
I
happened?
thought
I
what-
scrolled down. I didn't see myself anymore, so I only saw two. I thought he left.
Yeah. No, I
Duh.
was talking to. Plus, it might dip out because I communicate with Sarah just about every day. She
Good.
snaps with me, so
Yeah, her. I was WhatsApping with her, but then I always forget to look. I was
Yeah.
saying, so we're on here Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then Friday or Saturday we're trying to get like a community night going with everybody in the community to do like board games or like fun shit, karaoke, like stuff like that to hang out. So that's we're on here Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 9:30.
cool.
Yes. Yeah, it's got juggled around a couple times, but this one seemed to have stuck so far so good. Except for I was fucking sick this past week. I don't know what this was. I don't know if it was like some like post COVID something or another. I don't fucking know. But this like cold kicked my ass. It's I tell you what, it's really crazy. So this has me going down like some conspiracy theory type shit. So we had that like second go around of COVID, right?
Mhm.
So I got it again that time. Like I caught COVID the first time around, and like I was like vaxxed or whatever. So it was like the first time it was just kind of like a cold. The second time though, when I got that shit, it gave me vertigo for a week.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
now whenever I get sick, man, that shit kicks my ass so hard. And it like I used to never get sick whenever I was younger, until this fucking COVID shit. And now like someone sneezes in my direction and I start getting sick. It's weird, man. I don't trust this shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't do colds well. I gotta be real careful.
yeah, this shit, it wrecked my immune system. Like my immune system is nothing like it was like, pre-COVID time.
Yeah, my
I-
immunity.
Changes
Shit.
after that shit, and I think COVID ruined all of our immune systems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any surgeries too, you're automatically down a year on your immunities. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, yeah, and I had 6 from January 23 to October 24. 6
Yeah.
surgeries, and
Yeah, it's
I've
true.
I've just felt like a
Always
malaise
been here.
the last couple of years. It's crazy.
COVID
Illuminati
vaccine
has it.
injured? So is my nephew. What does that mean? Like they got hurt from the vaccine? So I'll be honest, I can feel exactly where I got my shot at. There's a bump under my arm right there. From like
When did you get it?
uh
What year?
it was like early on. Cuz I was like
Feels like a BB.
yeah, I was forced to like for like work reasons and stuff like that, but yeah, no, I can feel like a bump under my arm right there, like
Wow.
exactly
Yeah,
where
it feels
I got
like
the
a
shot at.
BB.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That-
feels like a little BB. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, didn't they say they were finding like metal and lead shit in the vaccines, that they were
Mhm.
like holding magnets to it, and it was actually like bringing shit out
No,
of it? Or
I
something
think
like
that they were like fucking tagging people or something.
Oh, like the chips. they were saying.
Muscle issues from the vaccine. Yeah, I'm telling you, and ever since then, yeah, like my joints are way worse. My like that nerve injury that I have, like that shit will flare up just out of nowhere and just last and last and last. But like, I feel like my whole body's like defense against that kind of stuff is like nothing anymore.
And the fucked up part is that even though people, you know, never experienced shit until after the vax, because there's no way to prove that it's from the vax, nothing can be done about it.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
it's chronic shit. Right? There's like all these heart diseases now, there's heart issues coming up in these young kids, right? There was a so the Army has this main medical doctor, I forgot her name. She's been doing it 42 years. And she said that in 42 years, she never saw so many men between the ages of 19 and 23 with this one particular heart condition. I forgot what it was called until after the COVID vaccine, and people enlisting in the Army. Mayo something. It's the common one. For
Myocardial infarction.
That sounds right. That sounds familiar. But she said 19 to 23-year-old men enlisting in the Army. She never saw so many until after the vaccine. With that issue. It's but what can you do about it, right? It was done. Kat had to get it for a New York City teacher. And I told her, hold out, don't get it. They can't lose everybody. 3 days after she got it, they said teachers no longer needed it.
Yeah.
And then she got stuck with it. Yep. Yep.
Travis said he got the first one for work and then was weak lungs. Got the first one and within 10 days was laying on the couch fighting for his life. Got the second booster and got it again. Never gotten one since then. Yeah. That's, I don't know. I never got like the flu shot. Now I'm being called an anti-vaxxer though. I don't know why. We're turning the chat into conspiracy theories.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you so when I got it the first time, I was in the hospital. I went to get that not the shot, but they were doing that infusion thing, and it actually worked. But when I was there, the assistant FDNY commissioner was in there with me, and we were quarantined together in this room getting the infusion done. And this is when they were trying to say that 95% of the FDNY was vaxxed. He said to me straight up, it's not even 60%. That the media was lying to try and get people to think, well, if the FDNY is doing it, then we should do it. Not even 60% of them were done, and they were saying 95% were done on the news. And I remember it too.
And you know, I was talking to Jen about this earlier today too. Is like, you know, what really freaks me out is the fact that like all the information that's come out about it now, and so like we know it was man-made in a laboratory in China of all places, right? Like, why was that like a worldwide cover-up? Why was everyone in the world okay with helping China cover up their fuck-up by releasing this virus into the world?
Yeah, that
like,
was a hell of a fucking oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why were we not like it? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, our relationship with China and them already, and this is going to start turning super fucking political, but our relationships with China already is like, we shouldn't have helped them cover up anything. Like, we should have been pointing them the fuck out. Like, hey, y'all are responsible for this shit.
Yeah.
Man. That's why I said the whole world should have boycotted anything and everything China at that point. Not SARS. I guess SARS wasn't enough. We gave them a chance to do COVID. There's going to be another one, right? If nobody realizes,
if it was done right, they'd be broke right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the world has that power. Look, we don't need them; they need us, and us being the rest of the world, right? Who's gonna buy their bullshit $3 items, right? Boycott all their shit and let them suffer. That's like people saying, "Oh, when Trump wanted," and I'm not making it political, but Trump wanted to put tariffs on China. He should make them 6 billion% tariffs. Right? Does nobody realize that behind every worldwide health issue is China? I mean,
Yes.
It's not by luck. It's not by coincidence.
You were right, Shayna. Yes. The whole world needs accountability on every single side of the coin. Right?
Yeah. But
Like-
it makes you wonder, Aaron. It makes you really wonder why. If it's so in front of our faces, why is nobody doing it? Why did not one country step up and say, well, you caused my nation to lose this much, right? Our government had to pay out people to not work, businesses to get bailed out from this. Why are they not paying that back?
Yep.
Instead, they're fucking thriving. How does this make sense?
Yep, it doesn't make sense. There's no way to make it make sense. I mean, oh, well, there is a way, but it's not a, you know, yeah. Again, conspiracy theories. Ooh, Illuminati's entered the chat, like Trip was saying.
What's ESD? Trip.
Yeah, don't bring
I know that is.
Illuminati. I've blocked enough of them already.
Right?
Yeah. I
Fuck
got enough
that.
emails from them trying to get me to join.
Uh,
It's like, hey, Illuminati, I'm honored, but I'm not interested.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think you want me. Although my college professor was a Mason, so that was pretty interesting. He used to talk to me about a lot of that kind of shit.
Naughty.
Especially,
I have this. My tattoo on the back of my neck is the all-knowing eye. Video. We need a conspiracy night, especially sexy. That's funny.
conspiracy shit. This will start down a rabbit hole. Y'all know how these shows go. We start off planned out, and then it just the wheels fall off at some point, and we end up doing some shit. You're lucky we don't drink. Fuck. Can you imagine how
Yeah.
fucked up this show would be?
Oh,
I mean, they were drinkers.
guys-
Holy shit.
you guys are fucking lucky you don't see me drinking. I'm a fucking mess. You'd actually be amazed at how much I drink, and I'm still like this. Like you would never see a difference in me. I'm just a little more brash.
God.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, y'all don't want to see me. No. Mm-mm.
Me and alcohol are not.
Bob,
a very
oh yeah, about how he painted all. I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Okay, we can go down all these rabbit holes if you guys want to. I'll talk about all this. We can talk about the
Yeah,
Anunnaki,
guys,
all
don't
kinds
get
of
him
shit.
started. Don't get him started.
Wait, there was a conspiracy with Bob Ross. That was the big furry-haired guy painting pictures. and-
Yeah, that's the
This
big
is the-
furry here.
Really? This conspiracy with him?
I'm over here talking to
Hey.
myself. So apparently, the Bob Ross thing is that all of his paintings were murder scenes,
Right.
or like where he like hid the bodies,
What?
and that he was like a serial killer. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. No.
They
100%.
just did a Did you guys see the movie they made about him?
About Bob
I
Ross.
think Owen Wilson. Yeah, it's on Hulu.
No.
Let me see.
That'd be cool. Oh, so
Yeah.
another really crazy one too is Garth Brooks is apparently a serial killer also, and there's like a bunch of evidence that ties. There's all these disappearances that happen whenever he goes on tour.
Really?
Yeah,
That's fucking great. So it's called Paint, and what's his name is in it? It's on Hulu. Owen Wilson.
videos have been removed from YouTube. I've searched them. There's 5 pastors with their doctorate degree who talked about COVID and the vaccine. Pretty much said that COVID was created to kill us and the vaccine was created to take out the children and the senior adults that the virus didn't take out. See, all right. So I'm gonna touch on this just a little bit more because this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. It was that if you look at the groups of people that COVID and the vaccine targeted, it is all of the people that oppose the 1%. You have the older generation, right, that are holding on to these values. You have minorities. You have the young kids that they were already trying to get rid of with other ways of doing things, right? Getting rid of certain things and all that we won't get into. And then on top of that, you have like the anti-vaxxers, the liberals, like that are against that kind of like government, mandate type of deal like that. It's literally every single person that stands against them, right? Like those types of things, the people who would create a thing like that, right? So yeah, no, it all makes sense. 100%.
All right, no more conspiracy theories, man. I'm still working on the.
Oh yeah, so we're going for a band tonight.
Land on the moon. I'm still working on the man on the moon.
Oh, Jimmy, did you see the movie with Channing Tatum with the Man on the Moon with him and let me see the name of that one is. That was actually a pretty good movie. It's with not Scarlett Johansson, Charlize Theron, I think, and Channing Tatum. Hold on. Man on. It was on Prime. It's called Fly Me to the Moon with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like a behind the scenes, kind of like a quirky, funny view of what really happened and how they actually made it in a studio and how they actually did it. They show you
Oh,
how
so
they
they're
did it.
admitting it now? Is that what's going on? Because there was
Well,
that
it's a movie, but they're
So-
showing. They're basically saying that this is how they think it was really
the
done.
last space shuttle that went up. Did y'all see that? The astronaut that was like, "Oh, this is super exciting. It's the first time as humans that we're going to be breaking the outer barrier or whatever it was."
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, he went on. There were it was like a legit interview with him. He was like the astronaut guy that was about to go up into space, and he's like, "Yeah, this is super exciting. Like, it's the first time that we're gonna be leaving like the outer atmosphere of the Earth as like human beings ever. First time." Oh,
Oh,
Katy
no.
Perry thing or no, Katy Perry thing that isn't even laughable. Like, that's a fucking disgrace. That's a disgrace to that female astronaut that was on board that ship, to be totally honest. Like, let's be real about it. Like, she was a legit actual scientist, a legit astronaut, and someone as a female that should be credited like that, right? And for fucking Katy Perry to come in there and step her little ass into that fucking thing and come out and take a picture and go, "I'm an astronaut," it's horrible. Like, we gotta quit feeding into this shit, man. Like, with these 1% people, they fucking feed us this bullshit media stuff, and they just keep force feeding it into us, and we just become these like subservient little fucking drones for them. And like, we have to
That's what's happening.
get back to
That's what's
fucking
happening on
thinking for
TikTok.
ourselves again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening on TikTok. I keep on saying it. TikTok is becoming a breeding ground for weak people to be manipulated, right? And just told, hey, here's what you should think because this video says you should. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this must be real. This must be true. I must follow it. And that's what it's becoming. You know, people are believing everything they see, and you don't know what to trust anymore. And it's sad,
Told
right?
y'all twice
When the
as
internet, when the internet first came out, right? We used to be able to go to the internet to get the truth on shit. Now you don't know what the fuck is true, and not. Shane, I absolutely fuck them. I'm gonna sue them for they made me. You know what? I'm gonna start drinking now and blame it on TikTok. I'm gonna take an accountability for shit. They took 3 of my accounts away. I'm gonna start drinking again. It's on them, not me.
Yeah. Fuck
But
them.
real, but TikTok honestly scares me, and I'm being very serious. It scares me because if they force fed someone's page like me, all this anti-ICE, anti-Trump, anti-America, anti-law enforcement stuff, and I'm smart enough and strong enough to say I know this is bullshit. How many people aren't strong enough to say that and are believing it? And in time, I think TikTok is only going to be stuff pushing the far left agenda and these bullshit trends to make people rich for doing nothing.
Well, and
I
it's
really
whatever
believe
it's
that's
whatever
what TikTok is
causes
going
the
to do.
it's whatever causes the division. It's not even going to be
Yeah, absolutely.
necessarily like far left or far right. It's going to be whatever's the hot topic for the week that's going to cause the most fucking division in this country, because that's
Who can
that's
one
what
up
fuels the stupid fire that we're in. What's
Yep.
that,
Yeah,
Jim?
who can one up me?
Yeah, and that's
It's
what it's
always a
becoming
one
now.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Exactly. But that's what it's becoming. It's becoming a breeding ground of pushing us apart. And it's like there was a guy, we talked about this a few weeks ago in one of the lives, that there's a guy, he's had over 200 TikTok accounts. I quit after 3. Why the fuck would you keep coming back just to be shut down again? Like, at a certain time, you got to say, is this really worth it? Like, is this really worth the time and the energy and the emotion just to have it taken away for no fucking reason?
Mm-hmm.
It's all a crock of shit.
Is that true, Lisa? Someone's going after ChatGPT because they told someone to unalive themselves.
So I know Roblox is being sued for having people tell children to kill their families.
Yeah,
or
I
kill their
got serious
parents.
beef with Roblox, and me and my stepson go back and forth about that fucking game a lot. It's like nothing but predators on that game.
That's what this lawsuit is all about. That people are manipulating
Wow.
children to do bad shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know. I've heard of like people like having like full blown like relationships with the AI and like people getting like married. That there was that one guy that like he was like on the verge of unaliving himself because his like AI girlfriend ran out of storage and like deleted herself. And yeah, it's crazy, man. Like people are Whew, yeah. The
Wow.
world we live in now.
I'm gonna be very honest. I have a friend. He's more like a cousin, like a fake cousin, and he was one of these that had a very lonely guy, not good with women, very down on himself, and he, like you just said, Aaron, he had an AI girlfriend, and he was sending me pictures of him and her together, and him and her at dinner, and I'm like, oh, when did you meet her? He's like, oh, we have it. This is the AI girl. I'm like, well, how the fuck are there pictures of you and her together? He's like, it's AI, and I'm like, wait a second. You're in a real relationship with a fake fucking thing that doesn't really exist. And dude, he was showing me the text messages and shit. He's like, oh, she checks in on me in the morning. I'm like, you're paying for this.
I'm
Of
telling
course
you,
she's checking
I
in
give
on
it
you.
5 years, we're gonna have robots.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
like 5 years, and robots walking around will be a normal thing.
Yep. I don't know who it was. I didn't hear a lot about it, but I know Chevy just asked a question in person on a live. Wow. Yeah, but you know what, Lisa? What you're saying though, that's exactly what we're talking about tonight, right? Accountability, right?
Yeah,
People tell people all the time, I hate you, kill yourself, I hate you, you should kill yourself. It doesn't mean you should do it just because someone's telling you to, right? Like that's your choice.
Yeah, if someone told you to
That's-
go like jump off of a bridge, would you do it? Or
Yeah.
like,
Especially a computer telling you to do something, just turn it the fuck off.
Just think of all the new laws too if robots come around. All the different
Yeah.
laws that'll have to be created.
exactly, Lisa, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
So I don't know if you guys have seen these videos. They have these, it's in Dubai, and they're robots, like cyborg things, and they put these real life, like gorgeous faces over them. And they make them say, I gotta find one of these videos. I'll send it to you, Aaron. It's
I'm
fucking
dating a
wild.
ghost.
These
She's
women
beautiful.
are gorgeous. Kind of shame. Actually, I know somebody who would actually say that and mean it.
She's scary easy.
It's guys, we're heading down scary times, and I said this. I
Yeah.
used to say this all the time, but it's cool, right? Right? It's really cool.
Yeah, it is very it's like exciting and terrifying all at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like self-driving cars and all that shit. Like,
Oh, so my buddy tonight just used a Waymo in Phoenix.
oh, is that one of those driverless like
Yes.
Uber things?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
how I
I'll
feel
be-
about that. I don't know if
Well, I
I'm
said to
quite
him,
there
I
just
said,
yet.
straight up, I said to him, where is it here? He said, I'm using a Waymo. I said, what is that? He goes, it's the driverless car company. I said, that's a pretty ballsy move or something like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty gutsy. LOL. Let me know how that goes. He goes, it'll be here in 5 minutes. That was at 3:00. So I don't know if he didn't get where he was getting or he just didn't get back to me yet.
Oh, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen videos of those
Find
things
out.
wrecking and all kinds of
Yeah.
shit.
Get a little
fuck that.
text back. Get a little
Because of
text back. PS, don't use Waymo.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, you're in my will. They
Yeah.
at JFK Airport, they have the driverless air train that goes around to all 9 terminals. And when they
Yeah.
were first testing this thing, they lost 2 engineers on it. The trains were too close coming around the turns, and they crashed going left, east, and west. And these guys died. Now
Oh.
they've had them for the last 15 years. No incident since. But I don't trust none of this shit. I'm sorry. I don't trust any of this shit at all.
Where's that other tram that's been in the news? Same kind of thing. It's a big airport. There's transport between terminals. It's like big 4-wheel. Looks like a lounge on 4 wheels. And they crashed.
Hold on. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was just in the news a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's
I don't
crazy to
really
see.
remember much about it, but it was like when you had mentioned that, it was kind of similar. It was like these kind of things are like lounges, man. They are on 4 wheels and they drive from terminal to terminal with people.
Yeah.
And
it's
one
called
of
the,
them,
it's called
wow.
a shirt.
the
The fat
shirt,
truck.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, Trip. They probably do still want a tip, even without a driver.
Yeah.
It's like when those self-checkouts first came out, and some of them would ask if you wanted to leave a tip or whatever. It's like, for what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
You're already making me
so
do it.
who exactly is Yeah, so who exactly is getting this?
No, I want my
That's
employee
crazy.
discount.
His parents.
You gonna make me
were-
ring up my own shit? I want a fucking employee discount.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, Lisa.
Wow. It's not worth it.
Nah. And you know what? When people unalive themselves for reasons so little as that, there's more going on to that story.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know,
Yeah.
they're not. They were thinking about this long before. That's just their way out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. If they cut me, at least give me the employee discount. I think that's fair. I'm saving you the money of having to pay an employee there checking me out. Especially when I
Yeah.
walk up with a whole cart full of shit. That pisses me off.
Yeah, you're not paying me minimum wage. So
Right.
Fuck. I should be getting
I'm already
something.
paying you to be in your store. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Lisa, exactly. W2. So I'll be honest. I do self checkout only because, in case you guys can't tell, I'm always on the go. I don't like being slowed down by other people, and the cashiers when they have to like look up the number of the produce and they scan it, didn't work.
Yeah.
I have no time for that. I just do it myself. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Have a good
I'm
night,
door
Shayna.
dashing today, and I do a bunch. Shayna, have a good night. Need to demand Non's attention. I get so annoyed that Walmart self-checkouts all ask me to give a star rating. Like, I'm already doing a job for free. Please don't ask me to rate my...
Yeah, no.
You know
one
what?
star every time.
Yeah, 1 star in the comment section. I give Dave this really great rating for his best checkout I ever had. Nah, it's crazy. But this is what society is going to be in 10 years. There's going to be no workers. It's going to be robot. Even like now, McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King.
Yeah,
They don't
no.
even have workers anymore.
We're in the test phase right now of who can be replaced.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's
100%.
like 1 or 2 stores at a time. You know, we'll try this, a little bit at a time. Like Walmart, what do they need people for besides restocking the shelves? Like, you don't get help already anyways, like from the people that work there. So, and then now they don't want you to check anything out. Even a lot of these stores are going into those carts where it like adds it to your total as you put it in the cart. Have y'all seen this? Like the cart
Yeah.
has
Say it again?
the cart has a little screen on it, right? Like where you push it
Actually pretty
by
cool.
the handle.
Right.
And as you put things into the cart, right? Like as you're putting things in, it's picking it up as it goes in and it adds it to your total. So then when you go to leave, you just pay, like you tap your credit card on the cart and you pay on the cart
wow.
like that and you just walk out.
What if you're like me and you're all indecisive
Oh.
and you put like shit back?
Yep.
in
It
I
takes
wouldn't
it
mind
off.
those things. But look at this. It takes away from the people that run out that don't have the money. That are, you know, what I mean, they ring up more than what they have, and it takes time
Right.
to,
Mhm.
you know what I mean,
So,
to saves a lot of
so I know
time. I
by
kind of
me,
like
at the Stop and Shop by me, they don't have those carts, but they have where you take the scanner around with you, and you scan everything as you're
Mhm.
buying it, and then it's already in the scanner. So when you go up front, you just got to pay. But they don't have the actual
that'd be
cart
cool.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
guess
cool.
that's just to save time.
Extra
But
step,
guys,
but
I'll be
yeah,
honest
same
with you,
thing.
the medical field, right? If you guys, so I think I told you guys, I have a stock. I got an IPO. It's called Monogram Technologies. They just got bought out. They are a robotic surgery company they started doing knee replacements and using 3D printing and robotics. They performed their first knee replacement from New York to California, all done by joystick. Why? They're looking to get rid of surgeons and all those assistants that work in a surgery room, in an operating room during surgeries, to make it all robotic. So now instead of having a surgeon, an assistant, and all the nurses, all they need is this robot and 2 other people. That's it. This robot does everything. It opens the knee, it cuts the knee off, it replaces the knee, it shaves it down, it tests it out, it moves, does everything with no use of a human. It is wild. In 10 years, 20 years, there's going to be no need for a human. And what do I always say? It's cool though, right? It's cool. Right? All this technology is so cool, but we're all are not realizing it's replacing us. It's getting rid of our natural ability to need to think. It's getting rid of our creative thinking. It's getting rid of our usefulness in the job place. but it's cool.
There's some things though that will take a lot longer to replace. There will be some jobs that will still take a human hand, like the trades. That's why I tell my son now, you either get into working with AI or get a job that can't be replaced by AI right away.
Right.
Right. Get yourself
I'm
at
with you.
least, 15, 20 years in the workforce, build something for yourself or whatever, and, but learn a trade. Like I don't even tell my kids to go to college anymore. Like that's not,
Nope. Nope.
there's no
I
point.
told
in
my
it.
son
No.
from high school to go into plumbing or electrical work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's always a need, and there will always be a need. And then you have unions, you have side gigs, you can have your own company, you can work for anyone doing a trade. Recession proof,
Yep.
but they don't want to hear about it.
Yep. Either get in front of them or get behind them. That's
Yeah.
like how it's going to be when it comes to the robots and all that shit. Like they're coming. There's like the little waiter ones now in the restaurants. They're starting
Well,
one
like
by
I
one.
say, out here, the McDonald's, Burger King, all the fast food places by me, there's no more cashiers. They have these big iPads. You do everything on there, and they have 2 people cooking the food in the back. That's it. They used to be during dinner time at a McDonald's by me. You would have 3 cashiers and like 6 or 7 people in the back, and then you had the drive-through people. Now they have 2. That's it.
Yep. Which is why, it goes back to what we were talking about tonight, is that it's even more important now to really know that, you gotta fight for what you want, right, in life. Like, you gotta push through that shit, keep going and get what you want, because every day, there's more and more things that are going against us, right, against humans, against humanity. More and more things, oppressing us and pushing us down, and all the shit that we deal with on a daily basis. So it's important that we find that strength to push through that shit and get up and push ourselves to our own next levels.
And like Jimmy was saying before, right, with getting a skill, getting a trade, getting something that makes you marketable.
Mm-hmm.
When AI and all this technology starts replacing humans, if you have nothing to offer now, what are you going to have to offer once all this shit comes into place?
Yep.
Right? Even less.
Learn something. Learn a skill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And also realize that it takes money sometimes to learn something, right? Sometimes you got to pay to learn, right? Whether it's college, it's get an apprenticeship doing something. Just find something.
Mm-hmm.
Accepting this, well, I applied to 2 places and I didn't hear, but that's not trying. I'm sorry. That's not trying.
Nothing in life is easy, and if it's easy, it's probably not
No.
worth it.
No, and anything that is worth it and has a good dollar value on the other end of it, it requires learning the skill,
Yeah.
the training, schooling,
Yes.
apprenticeship, something. You
gotta
don't
put the
get to
work.
just walk in and make journeyman rates, you know what I mean, and then throw an attitude. You're gonna
Yep.
get hurt quick.
Yep.
Well, that's what Vince was saying when he was in the live last time when we were on TikTok. He was saying that in his field, he helps CVS's, Walgreens, Walmart's actually set up their new stores. And he was saying he was firing 5 to 7 people a week out of 60, 70 employees a week. And they were all young kids, 19 to 25 years old, who didn't want to work. They just wanted to be there and get paid the same as everybody else, but not do anything. Right? Work ethic. And now these kids get fired, and one of them wanted to sue, one of them wanted to do this, one of them threatened to kill him. It's like, but you fucked up. Why are you mad at him?
Yeah,
It's
Lisa,
fucking
if you click down there on the bottom where that little bubble is, it'll show you different things that you can unlock with those channel points.
Hey fellas, I gotta jump off. I gotta get some shit out here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brother, we're
no.
gonna get going in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, man. It was
right,
good
everyone.
talking to you.
Yeah, ladies and
Everybody
gentlemen, here
have a-
we're on this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday nights. We're on this.
Mhm.
All right.
So come and hang out
Sounds
again, my
good,
friend.
fellas.
Yeah.
Everybody
Talk
have
later,
a good
brother.
evening.
You too, bud.
All right. Bye.
That was awesome seeing him pop. When you said his name, he popped in. I was all excited.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Jimmy,
That's awesome.
everyone. That's the third
figured
head to
that's what
this
it was.
monster.
Yeah, I figured he was just busy at work and all.
Oh, yeah, Lisa's been stacking up the channel points. Got 3,800 of them. Hey, you can like unlock like emotes and stuff. What is it? Highlight my message, send a message, and something. I can't see that. And then modify an emote or choose an emote to unlock. Yeah, different things, but. What's that?
Guys, we were saying before, so guys, if you guys have topics or ideas of what you guys want to talk about or a topic of the night, throw it at us. You know, let us know your ideas. We're always looking for stuff. If there's something you're going through, a topic you want to discuss, bring it up to us, right? So we can make it a topic of the night. We can talk about it.
We can always bring people up and talk about stuff through Discord and all that. So, and yes, everyone, if you've made it this far, if you're new in, I appreciate you. We love you guys very much. This will be the end of the night for us. We are at that roughly at the hour-and-a-half mark, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this coming week. We'll have to figure out what we're doing for Thursday since it's Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't
I'll
know
be away.
if we'll be on that night or we may have to move that around a little bit. But either way, we'll let you guys know. You guys stay tuned to the Discord as usual. You know, we put the announcements up in there. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us and spending your time. We appreciate it.
So we'll see you guys Tuesday. And everybody have a good start to your week. See you guys Tuesday night. Love you guys, and we'll see you in a couple nights.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
The session is done. The time has passed. You feel a little lighter than you felt the last. That heavy load, we laid it on the wood where it could be seen and finally understood. You picked up your feet, now it's time to move along. You leave that chessboard no longer in the sun. The night has now devoured the day. The light for now is gone, but your voice is steady and your heart is getting strong. The path outside the park, it looks the same. It's safe all along, but you're walking now in a brand new kind of frame. Know the darkness comes, you're more than it can bring. It's not gone forever, those shadows and the sting. But you know the new song that your spirit can't sing. You're not fighting alone, you just need to hold the line. We'll be back here again when the time is right. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. Just keep the lessons, the bonds we built side by side as we all stand together in this mad and crazy world. So carry the peace like a stone in your hand, a quiet reminder across the concrete land. The bench is still open, it's waiting for you, but the strength that you found is there, yours to walk through. Take the breath that you found, the words that you heard, a little bit safer, a little more secure. Go on now, be well, until we meet again. You can stand the storm, you will not bend. You are not alone. Right back at the open bench, just fight until the end. You're more than they can say. They say 3 times a week, that's when we talk to Dave. But what about the moments that you need to save? When the quiet returns and the fear starts to climb, just close your eyes and anchor back here to this time. Remember the laughs, the simple connection that gave you the proof that every single demon you're carrying on your back can't stop a soul that knows it's on the right track, and now you're not alone.